Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's lovely to have you join me again after quite a while. I'm sure most of you are wondering what I'm going to be talking about today because the title of my video is Searching. So I'm talking about searching for your purpose in life, searching for your reason for being, why God created you and what He wants you to accomplish here on earth. I'm very passionate about this topic. Actually, when I started my channel about 2 years back, if you go back, you'll see that I talked about purpose at different angles related to purpose, and you can go back and refer to them or watch them again if you've already done so after today. And the reason, one of the reasons why I'm very passionate about this topic is because it took me a long time to discover my purpose. I haven't always known my purpose. It took me a long time. So that's one reason why I'm passionate about this topic, and I like to talk about it. So what happened was, about 2008, 2009, that's when I started getting a hint of what my purpose was. And that came about because, I just started thinking that, I'm sure I'm supposed to be doing something more. I was, something was nagging in me to say, there's more to life than what you're doing. And I remember, if I fast track, to a few years after I had discovered my purpose, I was trying to explain this to one of my friends, and she was saying, because I was saying to her, I don't know, I was just feeling like there's something missing. And she said, you were restless. And I said, that's it exactly. You hit the nail on the head. That's the word. I was feeling restless. So it's because I was restless, and I needed to find out, why am I even here? So I started praying, looking at my gifts and talents, looking at what I was passionate about and what I thought about a lot of the time, most of the time, what occupied my mind. And, through doing that, praying, asking God, and through a series of events, I eventually discovered my purpose. And then if I fast track to 2019, I actually realized that no, that wasn't really my purpose per se. It was more one expression of my purpose. So there's discovering your purpose, and then you also have to ask God, how do I fully express my purpose? And you can express your purpose in different ways. So that's the journey that I'm still on. I discovered my purpose. I know what I'm supposed to be doing, and God is showing me different ways of expressing my purpose. So discovering your purpose is not an event. It's a journey. I would even say, a lifelong journey. You can start off totally in the dark. Then you start getting a hint of an idea of what you're supposed to be doing, and throughout life, God will be showing you, do this, do that, express it like this, express it like that, which is where I currently am at. But it takes time to be able to do that. And I discovered that, when I looked at my own life, that there's different parts of this journey. For instance, when you want to go to Bulawayo, you're not just going to get up and click your fingers and you're there. That only happens in sci-fi movies where you can be teleported, but you prepare for your journey, you have to pack, you have to be driven if it's the airport, or get into a bus, or get into the car. There may be roadblocks, there may be delays, you may have to do a detour, you may get to the airport, you may be told your flight has been cancelled, it's been postponed. All these things, you can draw parallels with what happens on your journey to discover your purpose. Things are not always smooth, but eventually you will get to nowhere, you get to your destination. So it's a journey, and you have to brace yourself for it, you have to be patient. And then the other thing I wanted to say was that sometimes it takes long because God needs to be developing our characters along the way, the different aspects of who we are and attributes that He wants to help us to attain. And I've talked about some of these things in my videos. For example, things like being confident, being disciplined, having courage, having faith. And a lot of these are cross-cutting. No matter what you're called to do, no matter what your purpose is, you've got to take on a lot of these things, and they will help you to be able to carry your purpose. So it's good, if you've got your talent and your gifts. And I've got a video on that. If you look back in the early months when I started my channel. But then also your talent is good, it's important, but even more so I think your character is important, because you've got to be able to be in a position to carry your gifts and talents, because they are there to help you fulfill your purpose. So God is very much interested in that, and that takes time for your character to be developed. And then sometimes you also have to learn to be a certain way, to be flexible. I'll give you an example. You could be people-orientated, or you could be very task-orientated. Now, if you're very people-orientated, it's a good thing, but if you're totally, you may get on with everyone, you chat all day, you may not get everything done necessarily. And then if you are task-orientated, you may, get everything done, and then maybe you step on people's toes and you just, whatever it takes kind of attitude. So, God will help you to become kind of both so that you can achieve your goal, you can fulfill your purpose, but you're doing it in the right way. There's a bit of being people-orientated, a bit of being task-orientated, you get on with people, but you get the job done, and you reach your destination, fulfill your destiny in the end. So some of those things take time for God to be able to work them out in you so that you can, at the end of the day, be able to actually fulfill your purpose. Okay, so what I want to do now, I want to share a poem that I wrote some years back, which articulates and expresses all the things I was talking about and more. And it's called Searching. So I'm going to go ahead and read that. I'm searching for the meaning of life, the meaning of my life. Searching, searching, and searching. I've been searching for so long, and I'm still searching. What am I here for? Why was I created? Over and over again, I ask myself, I'm hoping that I was planned, desperately wanted. But then again, maybe I was not planned. Was I a mistake? An accident? Downright never wanted at all. Wrong place? Wrong time? Only God knows. Well, I'm here now. I have to make the most of it. Whichever the case. It doesn't really matter. I just need to know. I need to find out. I don't care how long it takes. I will never stop searching. Searching for the reason why. I don't care how deep I have to dive, how high I have to climb, how far I have to go to discover the reason for my being. I need a reply, some answers, please, quick, quick. I'm going crazy here. It's very quiet, too quiet. But suddenly, God speaks and says a thing or two to consider I ought. He knows me by name, the number of hairs on my head. That too he knows. Fact is, he knew me before I was created. In my mother's womb, he created me. How awesome is that? Meaning I'm supposed to be here. It's okay, I'm not lost. Why then do I feel like I don't matter? Like life is just passing me by. Like my life is pointless. No value to add to this world do I feel. I'm searching for my purpose, any hint of significance, any at all. Please show me. When I am still, not fretting, when I become very still, God continues to speak. Fact is, I think he always does, only I am slow to hear and listen. Of course you have a purpose. I knew what I was doing when I made you and gave you permission in this world to exist, fearfully and wonderfully made, intricately and skillfully carved. I know your path full well, your life journey, destiny, your everything. The day you will come back to me, even that, I know. Before you were conceived, I was the mastermind. Yes, it was me. Your gifts, talents, uniqueness, from me emanate. Passions in your heart, I put them there. Clues to your calling. Your life purpose, your entire future. In great detail, if I chose, you I could tell, but cannot. Why not? I beg him to please tell me. I grovel. His reply, that would spoil it. For what would you then live for? Rich and meaningful, your life no longer would be. A captivating mystery to discover and uncover, to unravel. Always it must remain. That's what life is all about. Dreaming, searching, navigating. Yes, searching. Finding, risk-taking, conquering, and finally, fulfilling destiny. At last, a eureka moment. I begin to understand. He continues. The only way is to hold my hand. For that way, I shall guide you. Never give up the search. Keep asking and probing. Keep praying. Keep hunting for your purpose. Keep searching. For if you do not give up, find it, surely you will. Everything given you I have already. You are armed to find your God-given purpose. All the tools at your disposal they are. Discern and recognize them. Use them, you must. You are significant. If to nobody else but to me, you are. That's all that matters. there's something only you can do. Yes, you, in your own unique way. I know I designed it, gave the mandate, sanctioned it. I need you for a reason. You're a piece in a jigsaw puzzle. Pray. Find out where you fit in. Keep searching. He cautions, to people do not listen. Talk is cheap, but my walk is deep. Care about what I, God, think, not what men think. Be discerning and wise. People astray may lead you in pursuit of your purpose. Deliberately mislead and derail you in the wrong direction, point you towards a counterfeit calling. But do not stop searching, for if you seek, you shall surely find it. So I won't stop searching. I will never stop looking, hunting for my purpose, for any hint of significance. More importantly, now I know for sure I am important to God. I matter to Him. I'm a big deal to Him. I have a reason to live. I now understand I have to want to discover my purpose. I cannot afford to let go of God's hand. He is my compass, directing me, giving me clues. I am elated. I am significant. I have a purpose. Don't totally get it yet, but then that's why I'm still searching. So you too, as you lie on your bed each night, realize on your own that connect all the dots you can never. If with God you do not first connect, then listen to your heart. For within there a clue or two He has dropped to help you keep searching. So that's the end of my poem. And I just added here a note to say at some stage in life, something within each person wants to search and find their purpose and reason for being. Connecting with God will make this possible. So I just want to encourage you and to say, as long as you're alive, it's never too late. Just keep searching and looking for your purpose. I think it was Miles Monroe who said you will never be satisfied in life until you discover your purpose. He didn't say you won't be happy, he just said you won't be satisfied. It's something that you need to do. So you carry on with what everyone else is doing. You don't need to stop. You continue going to work, eating, exercising, interacting with people, whatever you do, watching TV, reading books. But in the midst of all that, remember that you also, there needs to come a point in time where you actually need to find out, what was I created to do here on earth by God? What's my mandate? So I'll leave you with those words. I hope that you were encouraged.